A client recently asked me to create a map or view of the stars on the day of their wedding anniversary. And so this is how I did that. You want to go and find an actual night sky or star map from the day and time where you have your significant location. And so I went to the night sky or in the sky. I looked at a bunch of different websites, but this was the one that I liked, and it's the most customizable that I found. When you first see it, it'll look something like this, but there are a lot of controls that you can mess around with and move around until you find part of the sky that you like the most. I'm sure there are many different ways to do this. This is just the way that I did it. You can change all kinds of settings in thesky.org. Then you'll want to export or screenshot your final production. The next step is to trace over what you've just done onto your paper. You can print it out and use graphite paper, or you could use something like the DaVinci Eye app to do that without wasting the paper. This app is super cool. You can put your phone or iPad or whatever you're viewing the image on top of a book or glass or on a phone holder, and then trace by actually putting your hands underneath the phone, underneath the lens, and it's actually really cool. There are some cool demos out there too. So this is how I got my exact stars in their spots. Then you want to use some kind of medium to protect those spots, like drawing gum or some kind of glue that will keep your paint from reaching those specific spots and keep their star effects. And then once that's dry, you can pretty much go to town with your paint colors. It may be helpful to use a reference photo or some images on Google Image to get the colors just right. But really, if you're just using blues and purples and dark shades, you'll get a good effect at the end. You can also use mixed media. You don't have to use watercolor like I am. You can use acrylics or markers or whatever you want, and it'll be really nice. I like to layer on my paints and make sure that the sky looks a little more natural, but you can really do it however you want to, and that's why this is such a fun DIY project. Once all of that is finished, then you can go back to your drawing gum and actually rub that off. Some of the paint actually got underneath the drawing gum, unfortunately, and so I'm going back here and putting white paint on top of those few stars that need that little extra touch-up. As I'm peeling up this tape, I will take a second to ask you guys to please follow my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube, all of the things. Follow all of the things so that, I can keep doing this and keep doing my art business. I really appreciated this client for asking me to do this awesome project, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. If you ended up trying this at home or doing it yourself, please let me know. Send me a link, drop a comment, send me the pictures, and I would love to connect over this awesome star map art project. Here's my final version, and I hope my client loves it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to all of the things.